You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause on that
369, damn, just like it to me one more time. Go, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the wall, to the wall. To the sweat drop down and fall. To the floor, these females crawl.
I'm Peppa. I'm Peppa Pig. This is my little brother George. This is Mummy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig. Yeah!
Just like it to me one more time. Go, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the wall, to the wall. To the sweat drop down and fall. To the floor, these females crawl.
I don't understand. Why do you think so mean? You're mean man. You're more just jealous of me because you just can't do what I do. So instead of just admitting it, you walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me because you're a meanie. A meanie. But it's only because you're just really jealous of me because how much you want to be. So you just look like an idiot when you say these mean things because it's easy to see. You're really just a big meanie.
You're a big meanie motherfucker, and I got the proof to fucking prove it.
I don't understand. Why do you think so mean? You're mean man. You're more just jealous of me because you just can't do what I do. So instead of just admitting it, you walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me because you're a meanie. A meanie. But it's only because you're just really jealous of me because how much you want to be. So you just look like an idiot when you say these mean things because it's easy to see. You're really just a big meanie. Big meanie. Alright, listen. I need you to focus. I need you to go dig deep in your mind. This is important. We are going to perform an experiment of the sort. I'm going to have to ask you to bear with me for a moment. Now I need you to open your mind, your eyes closed. You are now about to be placed under my hypnosis. For the next 4.5 minutes, we are going to explore into your mind to find out why you're so fucking jealous. Now why did they make you hibbity gaga boo boo? Like I'm kidding, I just wanted to see if you're still listening. Okay, now I need your undivided attention. Sir, I have a question. Why do I always sense this undeniable tension? From the moment that I enter into the room, it gets all quiet and whispered. Whenever there's conversation, why am I always mentioned? I've been dying to ask, it's been itching at me. Is it just because you're just jealous of me? Cause you just can't do what I do. So instead of just admitting it, you walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me. Cause you're a meanie. A meanie. But it's only cause you're just really jealous of me. Cause I'm what you wanna be. So you just look like an idiot when you say these mean things. Cause it's so easy to see. You're really just a big meanie. Big meanie. Alright, now I just flubbed the line. I was going to say something extremely important, but I forgot who or what it was. I fucked up. Like I'm kidding again, you idiot. No, I didn't. That's just what you wanted to hear from me is that I fucked up things. That I can bust one take, but I look at that no paper. It doesn't take a bunch of takes for me to stand here in this truth all day for me to say the truth. Okay, you're drooling, you have tooth decay. Your mouth is open, you're disgusting. What the fuck do you eat for lunch? A bunch of sweets or something? What? You munch, crunch, your tooth is rotten to the gum. Your breastings wanna do some gum? Yes, I do. So what am I? I'm user on, shoes are on. Marshall, I'm so jealous of you. They said you won't tell nobody. I'd be so embarrassed. I'm just absolutely terrified that someone's gonna find out why I'm saying all these terrible, evil, and awful mean things. It's my own insecurity. You're just jealous of me because you just can't do what I do. So instead of just admitting it, you walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me because you're a meanie. A meanie. But it's only because you're just really jealous of me because I'm what you wanna be. So you just look like an idiot when you say these mean things because it's so easy to see. You're really just a big meanie. Big meanie. Alright, now we're going to conduct that experiment that we were talking about earlier, just to see what a frog looks like when it takes the wit to ecstasy, because that's exactly what your eyes look like. When it's ecstasy, here's a mirror. Notice the resemblance here? Wait, let me put these sunglasses on. Now look in this mirror. How about now? What do you have in common? All the Indians like idiots with sunglasses on them. You look like I sound like, singing about weenies. Now take my weenie out of your mouth. This is between me and you. I know you're not happy. I know you'd much rather see me lying in the corner of a room somewhere crying, curled up in a ball, tweaked out of my mind, dying. There's no denying that my ween is much bigger than yours is. Mine is like sticking a banana between two oranges. Why are you even doing this to yourself? It's pointless. Why do we have to keep on going through this? This is torturous. My point is this, that if you say mean things, weenie will shrink. Now I forgot what the chorus is. You're just jealous of me because you just can't do what I do. So instead of just admitting it, you walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me because you're a meanie. A meanie. But it's only because you're just really jealous of me because I'm what you wanna be. So you just look like an idiot when you say these mean things because it's so easy to see. You're really just a big meanie. Big meanie. Fuck my shit. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why do you being so mean? Yo. You're just jealous of me because you just can't do what I do. So instead of just admitting it, you walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me because you're a meanie. A meanie. But it's only because you're just really jealous of me because I'm what you wanna be. So you just look like an idiot when you say these mean things because it's so easy to see. You're really just a big meanie. Big meanie. Alright, listen. I need you to focus. I need you to go dig deep in your mind. This is important. We are going to perform an experiment of the sort. I'm going to have to ask you to bear with me for a moment. Now I need you to open your mind, your eyes closed. You are now about to be placed under my hypnosis. For the next 4.5 minutes, we are going to explore into your mind to find out why you're so fucking jealous. Now why did they make you hibbity gaga boo boo? Like I'm kidding, I just wanted to see if you're still listening. Okay, now I need your undivided attention. Sir, I have a question. Why do I always sense this undeniable tension? From the moment that I enter into the room, it gets all quiet and whispered. Whenever there's conversation, why am I always mentioned? I've been dying to ask, it's been itching at me. Is it just because you're just jealous of me? Because you just can't do what I do. So instead of just admitting it, you walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me because you're a meanie. from me. But it's only cause you're just really jealous of me, cause I'm what you wanna be. So you just look like an idiot when you say these mean things, cause it's too easy to see. You're really just a big weenie, big weenie. Alright, am I just crossed the line. I was going to say something extremely important, but I forgot who or what it was. I fucked up. Like I'm kidding again, you idiot. No, I didn't. That's just what you wanted to hear from me is that I fucked up face. That I can bust one take without looking at no paper. It doesn't take a bunch of takes for me to stand here in this booth all day for me to say the truth. Okay, you're doing. You have tooth decay. Your mouth is open. You're disgusting. What the fuck do you eat for lunch? A bunch of sweets or something? What? You munch, you do this right through the gum. Your breast stinks. Wanna do some gum? Yes, I do. So what am I? I'm user and shooter. I'm Marshall. I'm so jealous of you. They said you won't tell nobody. I'd be so embarrassed. I'm just absolutely terrified that someone's gonna find out why I'm saying all these terrible, evil, and awful mean things. It's my own insecurity. You're just jealous of me because you just can't do what I do. So instead of just admitting it, you walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me because you're a meanie. A meanie. But it's only because you're just really jealous of me, because I'm what you wanna be. So you just look like an idiot when you say these mean things, because it's too easy to see. You're really just a big weenie. Big weenie. Alright, now we're going to conduct that experiment that we were talking about earlier, just to see what a frog looks like when it takes to its ecstasy, because that's exactly what your eyes look like. When it's ecstasy, here's a mirror.
Here's a mirror.
Own up to your bullshit. Yeah, it's about that time. Damn, don't you look foolish? Cause you know, I know, you know you lie. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Conversation is the conversation. Your contact, your hasty, can't take it. No patience, major mistake is me believing in you when you say shit. I thought you changed, but say you can't, I can no longer take it. Go ahead and face it, plain and basic. Different occasions, gave you my trust and you apologizing and betrayed it. Shame on me for the repeat. I'm all out of favors, and nothing else can save you. Guessing you missing it, still gotta focus on what's in the head. A great understanding of me as a whole. Probably one of the reasons you're scared of me. Fiction don't telling me, stupid expecting me, thinking that I'm a believer when I'm not believing. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I abruptly beg your pardon. No. Own up to your bullshit. Yeah, it's all about that time. Damn, don't you look foolish? Cause you know, I know, you know you right. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop. Really simple, really simple. Inevitable that I win. Never say never again. Though a facade is the way to pretend. Never be basic again. A stage act for the faint-hearted. Processed it all, but I ain't bought it. But thank God I can thank God. Feel in a miserable state. But know when you fuck with them, look in your face. Wake up alone when no other get lonely, and you be the only one that you can blame. Shit ain't the same as when it was playing. Focus and damn, it go hard in the pain. Fuck with a case, but fit when you planted. How you on the price, you run like a lion. Slow like an eagle without all the lion. Trying to be something you. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Everything that I love, on everything that I love, stop lying. to your bullshit. Yeah, it's about that time. Damn, don't you look foolish. Cause you know, I know, you lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right. Yeah, right, stop lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right. Yeah, right, stop lying.
369, damn, yeah. Just sing it to me one more time. Go, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the wall, to the wall. Till the sweat drop down and fall. Till the know these females crawl.24 hours, nigga, 7 days a week. Me, I don't get tired, I let you other niggas sleep. Turn up for the chicken, yeah, I get it out the streets. Hustle like I'm starving, going hard, I gotta eat. I get it out the mud. Yeah. I get it out the mud. Yeah. I don't like my wrist, make that water whip, stretch it out and flip. I'm all up on my chip. I get it out the mud. Yeah. I get it out the mud. Yeah. I don't like my wrist, make that water whip, stretch it out and flip. I'm all up on my chip. I get it out the mud. 2 seconds. Get it with music and talk when I'm stretching. Across the street under a bando and hit with your hook and get her to go fit. On the skip, but I call it a ruler, and that's what I'm using my method of measure. Got it jumping up out of the pot and my clickety clucking surrounded my property. I meant to say my client tickety. Numbers official ticket. I'm the money, nobody be shit for me. Arrogant, often I'm bigoted. All about money like what they got into me. Breaking down bricks and me blowing good crickety. Say you telling the truth that you don't want to be advanced. Want to be advantages to telling the truth is that you don't have to remember what you said, and that God, that's worth listening to because so there's a bunch of things I've learned as a clinician, and one of them is because you're often in really weird situations with clinicians because things happen that don't happen normally, and you don't know what to do. And so what I've learned is I just say what's happening, whatever it is, regardless of what it is. I'll just try to describe it as accurately as I can and not worry about, in some sense, not worry about the consequences. You know, like I'm not going out of my way to cause trouble, but if you're in a really, I'm telling you, this can save your life, especially if you're dealing with someone who's paranoid, who's really paranoid. You do not lie to someone who's paranoid and violent, because as soon as you lie, you're aligned with the forces that are persecuting you. And they're going to be because paranoia makes people hypervigilant, like they're on amphetamines. In fact, you can make people paranoid by giving them enough amphetamines. And you can make paranoid people more paranoid by giving them amphetamines. So they're hypervigilant because they feel that everything is predatory and against them. And so they're watching you like you would not believe, way more than you're watching them. And if you flicker a lie while you're talking to them, and they're really on the edge, you're done. So it's one thing to really know. If you're ever in a really bad situation and you don't know what to do, you tell the truth minimally. Don't disclose too much. That's just another lie. You tell the truth minimally and carefully and hopefully. And you might get out of it. You might get out of it. But if you falsify it, look the hell out. So the truth is a real mechanism of protection in dangerous situations. You know, so if someone's trying to intimidate you and you think they might get violent and they ask you if you're afraid, then you tell them that you're terrified and that you hope that things will go okay. One time I was in an airport and
in this lineup to fly back to Canada that said international flights. And so it's a long lineup, like 50 people. And I got about 3 from the front. There's still like 40 people behind me. And the guy behind the counter decided that he was just going to shut down the line and that we could all go to this other line, which was like 300 people long. And I suggested that he not do that because we'd been standing there for half an hour, and that he could just deal with the 20 of us that were left and like have a clue. So he called the sheriff right away. And this was down in Florida, and it wasn't that long after 9/11. And so these guys came up, and they were armed, and they came and looked at me, because of course he told me that I was causing trouble, which I wasn't. Because as soon as the cops came up, I said, look, I'm going to do exactly what you tell me to do right now, and I'm not going to cause any trouble. But I would like you to hear what actually happened. And so that's a good example of a situation like that. It's like, if someone's got you, no bravado. It's a very bad idea. And I was going to do exactly what they told me, because, they didn't know who I was, and I didn't know what they had been told. So anyhow, the problem with lying is that it's a hydra. And kids find this out very early, because you tell one lie, and what happens is it has one of the consequences that you expect. Maybe you get away with it, but it has 3 or 4 others that you don't expect. And so it's like it grows some
Nobody cares anyway.
Then you have to tack a lie on each of those little complexity outcrops, and then they grow 3 more complexities, and soon this little lie turns into a great big ball of lies, and at some point it becomes painfully evident to everyone. And by that time, you're in such, you see this with politicians, like that guy who was sexting. Anthony Weiner, yeah, perfect name for him, man. He's so funny. I shouldn't make that so often, but it's still funny. But, that's exactly what happened to him. It's like, it wasn't even so much the event, because, people are stupid, they make mistakes, and actually the public is somewhat forgiving if you say, yeah, geez, I'm a real moron. Like, really, seriously, how could I do that? But I did. Like, I'll try not to do it again. But what happens with politicians is, and I'm not speaking specifically of politicians, is they'll make an error, and it gets exposed, and then they make 3 others trying to cover it up. Nixon, for example, and then the whole thing just turns into a huge scandal. Maybe they could have got out of it at the beginning by just telling the truth. Yes, I'm an idiot.
You dumb buddy.
I'll try not to do it again. But not even what happens in this case. Grows this elaborate series of lies, and the fairy is willing to be a little generous to him because he's little and cute, and he's still a puppet, and she tells him not to do that, and that she's going to give him a pass this time, but that she isn't going to be able to intervene on his behalf again.